Hello, my name is Jane, and some of you might know me better as Pink Piggy at AOL.com. I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and I am going to attempt this. So please be nice to me. If you're going to comment, make it nice comments, or make it not so nice comments in a nice way. Okay, so if you will notice, my little girls here come out looking like they're together, and their legs are the opposite way. So on the stamp set, which is Beautiful You, the dancer is only shown and the stamp is only one way, coming out this way. And I thought, you can't put her leg down. And I going crazy with her having her leg stretched out that way, so I need to balance it out, and let's do another one with the leg going the other way. And I got several comments, and I said I would be back to do this, and here we go. So we're going to focus right now just in this little area here, okay? It's up to you what you want to do with the rest of it, but that's what we're going to do. The first thing is you're going to stamp the image, the dancer, and cut her out, and that's how you're going to get this one. I put a little bit of sticky stuff on the back to keep her down. You're going to stamp her on your DSP. This is By the Shore, and I made sure that when I cut it 4 3/4 inch by 3 inches, that I had enough down here for to look like they're in the sand. See the sand here. So then I would take my mask after you cut it out, and you might want to use just scratch like copy paper and not use cardstock on it, because the cardstock would lift the ink up and you might not get a really good smooth thing. So here, I'm not too worried about the leg and that arm here. This is the area that I'm worried about. So you see how that is? So now, here comes the tricky, magical part. This is a piece of rubber that is used when you have a wood block. In the olden days, as they say, this would come, and sometimes you'd actually have to cut around the image yourself. But they've made it much easier for us. But this is this. And this happened to be the centerpiece of a frame, an oval frame, and so I kept this thinking I could do something with that. And when I learned this technique, I did not create this technique. This is a old-time technique, been around for a long time, and so I'm just pushing the rubber up a little bit because it wants to curl. Now then, here we go. You're going to ink your dancer in Archival Basic Black ink. Get her pretty good inked up. Put your ink pad off to the side so you don't run your hand through it. Okay, so now then I'm going to take her, and I'm going to make sure her up here, her left arm is up. That seems to be the highest point, and the leg, and then just put it down on the rubber. Don't move it once it's down. You're going to have to knead it to stay right where it is, and then I just take it, and I'm pushing kind of hard into the rubber so it'll give it that deep image. Now then, I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to bring my ink on my stamp up. And you can see how it came out. See how it comes out? But don't hold it and look at it very long, because you need to get busy and put this down. So I'm looking where this part here is on her, and right here where her ankle is, I want it to go here. And I want this to come down here. So I kind of think it's going to be okay right there. And I'm going to hold it down there. Then I'm going to push. And if you don't have enough pressure, you might want to stand up and push it down really good and hard with your hand. But be careful. Don't let it get away from you and slide over. So I'm going to do this really good, and you want to get it up at the top too, because that's where her hat and her leg is going to be. Now then, you take it here. You might want to glue this down a little bit sometimes. It helps. And there's my image. Now, you will see on here that this girl's a little bit shorter than the other one because I brought her too far down. But, you know, it's not going to be the same on any one of them. It's not like you could mass produce these to be the exact way. And I think I'm okay with that. But I'll show you some of the other boo-boos I made. But now, see, I just went ahead and I just etched it in with the pencil like that first. And then you will bring your handy dandy Project Life. I'll just use this here. I want to get it kind of going first, okay? All right. I will bring my pen in, but first let me just give you a little bit of advice here. Sorry about this. You would take your StazOn on here like that. And then I would take it over here because I don't want it to drip on my grid sheet. And then I'll just wipe it off here. And then the next thing you will use is your Stampin' Mist. And I do this right away. I'm sorry I'm taking so much time here doing this, but I want my stamp off of this rubber piece. There. Okay, so there you go. So now then I'm bringing this back in here. And then you can take your pen, and as you go, actually it looks pretty good that way. It's like her little image that you see in there. But you can take the pen and then you could just go like this. This worked out good because this is like at least it worked out. Okay. So you see how it's coming out, and then I would just take that one up like that one, and then you move it all around to where you have it. And then you'll just take this. Come on. And then you'll just take this and this and this and this and this and this all the way up there. You see how it's going? And it does take a little bit of time, but if you want your images to look like they're next to each other and not a reflection, but that's what this really is supposed to be. It's supposed to come out looking like that. It is, because it's supposed to be like the reflection in the water. Okay, so you get the idea of how this is supposed to go, like this. And then like this here, and then just get her little foot here too in the water. And you could also do this here like that. It doesn't have to be exact. There you go. So you have that, and then you have this here too. Okay, so we have that, and that is done with the handy dandy Project Life journaling pen. So we have all of that. Now we're going to color, and then that's going to be basically the end of this. And I get everything away from here. I hate things in it. Okay, so to color, I did the sand. I took my early espresso. I think in my post I said it was so soft suede. Yes, but it's not. It's early espresso. And I just took it like this, and I did it more on the pointy side, on the side, not on the side. I did it like this here, and not like this. I did that. Then I took the Whisper White, and I did it over. I colored over like this, and then I did the Daffodil Delight like this. I'm going to put it out of the way. And then I brought my aqua painter. This is my Stampin' Up! Aqua Painter. It is. If it doesn't look like the current ones, it's because it's ancient. And then you're just going to take your water and you smear it around, and see it's coming out light like sand. And then what you're going to do is I'm going to start in the middle and kind of go like this. And then I just go and I just did it like this. See? And then up there, be careful when you do it around her legs and the dress. Okay, so it comes out even better, I think. Like that. And see, you're going to have it up there, so you could just take it on up like here, but don't do it too much. Don't focus on this up between the girls, because you need to color and you don't want it to do. Okay, so, and when you need more water, just put more water on and smash it around, and then you could see that it does there. Okay, so that's that for that part anyway. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the blender pen, Calypso Coral, and Rich Razzleberry in. And the Rich Razzleberry, you do the same way, like that. And then you're going to bring, well, I'm going to color, I guess. Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to color. You saw that little mistake I made, didn't you? And what I do is I color in circular motion. Now, Diana Gibbs is my guru on watercoloring with pencils and stuff. If you want something, you go to her on coloring. She's got that right there. And there's several other stampers that are demonstrators that are very good at this. But I like Diana Gibbs. So you do this. And you keep going. Oh my gosh, I'm going way over on this here. And then you color her shirt. And you see how I'm not even worried about how I color. I'm not a colorer. I am terrible at this, as you can see. But let me just show you what I'm doing. Then I go back and then I'll do the circular motion. So you see how I did that? But let me show you what I did. I'll take my blender pen. This is a blender pen. And then what I do is I'll drag the color down into it. And you have got a no-lose situation here. You do not do it. You see how bad I was in that? Yep, I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm not a good color at all. But you didn't know that, did you? You thought, oh, how did you do that? This is how you do the image. And I'm going to tell you, it doesn't matter how many times you practice and try to get this right. Practice does make perfect. That's for sure. You're absolutely right on that one. Now, let me show you. But it's all in how you get this piece of rubber flipped over into here. And you'll do it as you do several attempts at that. But do it on a piece of scrap paper first before you do it on your real paper. Because you only get so many tries at this in the there. And once you mess it up, I'll have to get a different piece of DSP. That's all I got to say to you for that. And then I'll just take this here, and then I'll just make her come up like that. Get their arms up there. And then you have your, yeah, then I'm just going to I'm going to try the yellow hat here. With that. There we go. That might look all right or not. You could always go back and change it around. And I'm just going to take this here. See how I'm just going to move it. And just like this. Okay. So there's that. And then I'm going to take my aqua painter one more time. I'm going to squeeze some water out of it to get it flowing, and then I'm going to wet, huh? Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my water and take it like lightly. Okay? And then I'm just going to take it and just go back up and down here. But don't touch the black outlines. See, I'm just going to make it like this. And it's around here so you could get it. Now if you want to go back onto your brown, get some of the dark brown here. There we go. Then you can just take it and then it'll go like that, see? And then you can just take there. And so there is your paper. See? It looks like, woohoo! So this one, the girls are more together with their, the girls are more together, even Steven with her hands over here, and you might like that one. Or you might like it here. I'm catching up to me. Look what I'm doing. Come on and have some fun with me. And then if you really want to see how Jane can mess up things, you do like this. You see it didn't do it. But once you get your little pen, this little handy dandy Project Life pen, whoops, sorry, there we go. And you get your colors going, you've got it going. You could do it. And you could do it with anything, not just... not with the twins, not with the girls, but you could do it with any kind of thing that you want to have reversed. So try it. And I'm going to be watching Facebook, and I'm going to see what you can do. So that's about it. And I did say which is a pet peeve of mine. So have a great day. And if you need any more help, I have never done a YouTube video. I need some help in that department, but I gave it my shot this time, and that's my goal. That is my motto for 2017 is make it happen. That's it. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.